नमस्कार। स्वागत है फिर एक बार अनादि अनंत अमर। और आज हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे श्लोका नंबर भगवद गीता के श्लोका नंबर 19 से। सो लेट अस बिगिन विथ अ प्रेयर। श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां। श्री कृष्ण 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 अच्युत अनंत गोविंद अच्युत अनंत गोविंद अच्युत अनंत गोविंद। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। राधा कृष्णाय नमो नमः। श्री सरस्वती नमो नमः। श्री ओम। Shloka number 19. So yesterday we have seen how the side of the Pandavas, everyone blew their individual conches, right? तो उन्होंने जोरों से जैसे नाद प्रस्तुत किया, उसी से कौरवों का हृदय विदीर्ण हो गया, भय उत्पन्न हो गया। तो आज देखेंगे कि उसके आगे क्या होता है। Right. So let me read this shloka. सघोषो धार्तराष्ट्राणां हृदयानि व्यदारयत् नभश्च पृथिवीं चैव तुमलो अभ्यनुनादयन्। सघोषो धार्तराष्ट्राणां हृदयानि व्यदारयत् नभश्च पृथिवीं चैव तुमलो अभ्यनुनादयन्. So with the combined sounds created by all the conches blown one after the other, plus what happened was it subdued the trumpets and other war drums blown by the or beaten up by the Kauravas. So here what is signified is the strength of dharma is always more, it is always mightier than adharma. So be it multitude in number, the quantity, the size, the volume may be great, but it is always dharma, even though only a single person is facing an entire army, or a chosen few 5 people are facing an entire lakhs of soldiers. Even then it is assured that a person who is following the path of dharma and who has surrendered himself to the Lord Supreme Soul, they rest assured that they are going to be victorious. So in the shloka, this is what is emphasized: the power of dharma over adharma, the power of righteousness, the power of sticking to one's duty, right? So Nabhascha Prithvim, both the heaven and earth, they were tumultuous with the sounds. Saghosho Dhartarashtanam Hridayani Vidarayat. The Dhartarashtrana means the Kauravas. So the heart of the Kauravas, they all fainted nearly, listening to this nada, the sound, cumulative sound from the conscious. So we were also looking at what is happening within ourselves. So within ourselves, there is always a dilemma of what path to choose, right? So because the desires, ambitions and goals of succeeding in this material life are so high and great and powerful that they can draw anybody's mind and pull them out of the path of righteousness and make them impulsive to take actions which they would not in certain situations, in normal situations, right? So that is how people fall prey to greed, jealousy and other vices and end up doing frauds or end up in the jail. So when we give in to the demons of materialism, then definitely it is a known fact that we are going to be doomed. So let's look at the next shloka, shloka number 20. अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदमाह महीपते. अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा. So looking at such soldiers of the army of the Dhritarashtra, army of the Kauravas, so established and assembled there. Kapidhvajaha. Why Kapidhvajaha? Kapi refers to Lord Hanuman. Dhvaja is flag. So Arjun's chariot had this speciality. There were two specialities. Great divine forces who were helping him. One is Shri Krishna himself, whom nobody can transcend, right? And another Lord Hanuman himself, on the order of Shri Krishna, he has come and taken his seat, resided on the flag post, not flag post, flag itself of Arjuna's chariot. So the Ratha of Arjuna was doubly protected. And this is also why when Karna was striking bow after bow and he nearly cut down the head of Arjuna, nearly, it was just a near miss. That was when yet the chariot nor Arjuna, anything happened to Arjuna. The fire did not catch because of Hanuman. Hanuman was protective about the chariot and about Arjuna. So that is why it is mentioned Kapidhvajaha. So looking at the army, Kapidhvajaha means Arjuna here. Pravritte shastra sampate dhanuruddamya pandavaha. So before taking up their arms, Arjuna made a request to Rishikesha or Shri Krishna thus. Rishikesham tada vakyam idamaham mahipate. So he made a request in the following words. What are those words? Arjuna uvacha. Shloka number 21-22. Senayor ubhayor madhye ratham sthapaya me achyuta यावदेतान् निरीक्षेऽहं योद्धुकामान् अवस्थितान् कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यम् अस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे. So Arjuna wanted to see who all are there who have come to battle against him. So he is requesting Lord Krishna. See, the liberal mindset of the Supreme Lord himself. He is allowing his devotee to give him orders, issue orders, and ask him to do things for him. Where else can this happen other than Sanatana Dharma? Where else can this happen other than the Hindu religion, right? So there is no fear between the devotee and the God or the devoted, right? This is the speciality of Sanatana Dharma. So, Senayor Ubhayor Madhye. So, please take my chariot and place it in between the two armies so that I may see. Yavat Niriksheham, so long as I see and make sure who all have come to fight against me. Senayor Ubhayor Madhye Ratham Sthapaya me Achyuta. Achyuta is Shri Krishna. Yavad etan niriksheham, nirikshe is viewing. Niriksheham yodhukaman avasthitan. Kair maya saha, kair, who all, maya saha, along with me. Yodhavyam, yodham, fighting. Yad asmin rana samudhyame. So in this battlefield, in this setting of war, who all have come to battle against me. What this indicates is the tendency of the mind to hold on fond memories of people and objects, right? So although he knows, the fact is that Kauravas have no emotions or sentiments for Pandavas. They have usurped their kingdom and they are doing injustice. Although he knows all this, but still the human mind feels a kind of fondness and attachment for these people, and it feels a remorse when these objects are depriving them of their rights or depriving them of that attachment. So out of that feeling of anguish, Arjuna is saying, let me see who all have come to fight against me, right? What was the need? If at all you go for a war, what you do? You just fight against the enemies, win over them and come back, right? What was the need for Arjuna to look at who all have come? Because of that fondness he has, that attachment he has, oh, my relatives, my friends, my acharya, my teachers, my guru. Although the Lord of the universe is right sitting there with him, he is still finding an attachment to somebody else. Even after that, the Lord of the universe is not feeling bad or reprimanding him for this. Let us see what next Shri Krishna does. And neither is he saying, who are you to order me, right? I am the supreme. No, that's not the way Shri Krishna thinks. Shri Krishna thinks, for the pure devotee of mine, I am the slave and he is my master. So that is the kind of elevation we need to achieve, accomplish. And that comes only through pure knowledge about the reality and the truth, the essence of the entire universe that we are living in. So next shloka is very beautiful again. Yotsamanan anvekshayaham ya ete atra samagataha dhartra rashtrasya durbuddher yuddhe priyachakirshavaha. So here Arjuna is saying, Yotsamanan anvekshayaham, I want to see who will have come to fight. Dhartra rashtrasya durbuddher, he knows that the sons of Dhritarashtra are durbuddher, are unsound of their mind. Yodhe priya chikirshavaha, so that they want to fight. Although Kshatriyas are meant for fighting, they maintain the rule of conduct is that they should maintain peace and they must avoid war as far as possible, right? So only if it is inevitable, then people take up their arms and swords. Until then, they make all the effort possible to just make peace treaties, right? And go with understanding, because they know once the war begins, there is going to be bloodshed and there will only be a loss to life, and not only those soldiers and the people who are fighting, but back at home, their own family, people who are dependent on them are going to die, are going to suffer. So war is not the solution, peace is the solution. War only if it is inevitable, and that too only for dharma and only to establish peace again. So Arjuna now he wants to see who all are there on the Kaurava side, and this is what he is requesting Lord Krishna. Sanjaya Uvacha, that Sanjaya, who is sitting in the palace of Dhritarashtra, is able to see, and he is conveying this to Dhritarashtra, so that Dhritarashtra may now know that everybody, because of him, because of his ill decision making ability, and because of his weak power of discrimination about the right and the wrong, about what needs to be done and what should not be done, because of him this war has become inevitable now, and because of his weak prowess in having a say over his own sons. All this big Kurukshetra battle is now inevitable, and it is also known that the Kauravas will die sooner or later. So the entire dynasty is going to be destroyed just because of this egoish sentiments and longings. So in our own personal life, we should always avoid going overboard with our desires, ambitions and emotions. We should avoid crossing our territory and trying to grab something which does not belong to us, or which we have not earned because we deserve it. So Sanjay Uvacha, shloka number 24. Evamukto Rishikesho Gudakeşena Bharata Senayorubhayormadhye Sthapayitva Rathottamam. Sanjay says that Shri Krishna already has taken the chariot and drove it and placed it right in the center of the two armies. So now Shri Krishna is telling Arjuna, Bhishma Drona shloka number 25. Bhishma Drona Pramukhatah Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam Uvacha Partha Pashyaitan Samavetan Kuruniti. So Shri Krishna is saying, look, I have brought the chariot here. Now Pashyaitan, look at that, look, Samavetan Kuruniti, who all have assembled from the Kuru dynasty. So there is Bhishma, there is Drona, and along with them on their lead there are many others who have come. Bhishma Drona Pramukhatah, mainly leaded by them, Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam. Uvacha Partha, Uvacha, so who Sri Krishna spoke? Partha, so Arjuna, Pashyaitan, look, Samavetan Kuruniti, who assembled our Kurus here. Next shloka. Tatra apashyat sthitan partah pitran atha pitamahan acharyan matulan bhartran putran pautran sakhins tatha shvashuran suruhadaschaiva senayor bhayorapi. So who all is Arjuna is saying there? This is very important because we have a certain bonding and attachment for each and every member of the family, right? So Pitran, people who are of fatherly figure, Pitamahan, grandfather, Acharyan, teachers, Matulan, right, from the maternal side, Bhartran, brothers, Putran, sons, people who are related as sons, Pautran, grandsons, Sakhins Tatha, friends, Shvashuran, in-laws, Surudaschaiva, and friends, Senayor Ubhayor, well-wishers and friends, Senayor Ubhayorapi. So these were the relatives. So if you have to face your own people, then it is quite a bit challenging, right? Because you have to overcome your sentiments for them and stick with what you want to do or with what you have to do as assigned by the divine duty. So let us stop here and continue further in the next video. Namaskaraha. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Krishna 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 Govinda Achyutananda.